Hello students, welcome to Concept Clarity, and this is your favorite physics channel. Today's topic is going to be about function. This is part of basic maths class 11th. Okay, function. We are going to quickly start. Functions. Functions. If you find this video slow, you can fast forward it. You can use the speed option and increase the speed to 5x. You can use it to 5x or 0.5x, whatever you like. Okay. So what is a function? It's an operation. What is it? It's an operation, or it's an mathematical equation, or it's a machine, right? The machine is represented using a function. The machine is represented using the operations. So what will happen here? You have to this, you give inputs and you get output, right? A function is kind of a machine which takes inputs, processes it, and gives the output. For example, if you want a machine or if you want a calculator which doubles your input, then what you'll do? You will have a machine here, and this machine is represented as 2x. This is a function. You give it a value, you give it an input. What do you give it input? You give it input say 2. So then x will multiply by this 2. So you will get 2 into 2, you will get 4. This is your output. So this function is a machine that doubles the input. This function is a machine that doubles the input. It is also represented as fx is equal to 2x. This is how you can write it. Okay, this is as an example of function. So now there are certain terms uh, which you can use as part of function. We are going to see that in the next part. I'm going to wipe this out now. So when you write a function, let us say a function as y is equal to 2x. Then here we say x as independent variable. We call it independent variable, and y is y will be called as dependent variable. Y is called as a dependent variable. So in this independent variable, there are all possible types of values. All possible values. These all possible values are called as the domain of the function. These all possible values, the independent variable can take multiple values. They are called as the domain of the function. And the dependent variable also has possible values. This is called as the range of the function. Dependent variable gives you the range of the function, and the independent variable gives you the domain of the function, right? So these are some of the terms of a function. So that's all for today's class. We'll see next topic in the subsequent class. Please subscribe so that you can watch all the videos. Bye. A quick recap. Okay, a quick recap before we go. Function. Function is what? It's like a operation. It's a operation. We have seen that it's a operation. You give it some input, right? You give it some input, and the function will give a output. For example, if you have this function can be 2x, so you can write it as fx is equal to 2x. And for another, like if you have another function like y is equal to 2x, then x is the independent variable, and this will give you the domain of the function. Domain of the function. It will give all possible values which x takes is called as the domain of the function. All possible values which x takes is the domain of the function, and y is the dependent variable, dependent on x, right? X is independent, x can take anything, but y is dependent on x. That is why it's called dependent variable. This is called as the range. This called as this these values will give you the range of the function. Okay, this is all we studied in this particular session. So subscribe so that you can see the next session as well. Bye.